Jagan. I'm 6 years old and I'm going to tell you all the systems and the facts of the human body. First we have the nervous system. The brain, the spinal cord and the nerves are what make up the system. The nervous system sends messages to all your body parts that give you instructions. Like to not touch a nail or do not look inside a garbage can. So first we have the brain. The brain is a smart organ and it sends information to all the, first it makes up the information, then the spinal cord part of the brain in the central nervous system helps the brain too, but instead it sends messages all the way down to your waist. And then we have the nerves, which are part of the prefrontal system, whatever you pronounce it, but the nerves send messages from the brain and to the brain from all that you do. So like if you touch a iron hot kettle, it might be hot, so it might burn your hand, so your brain tells you do not touch it. Your brain is a clever, smart organ. It can think whatever it wants. When you think, the brain has two sections, the right cerebrum and the left cerebrum. The left controls the right controls the left, and the right is tiny. And then we have the cerebellum, which is part of the brain too. Then we have pineal gland. The pineal gland makes up the messages. And then we have this. Do we have any more parts of the brain, Amma, that you know?
I don't know, Jinnari.
And we have these little tiny nerve cells in your brain called neurons. Neurons are inside nerves too, but they have a special arrow called dynamite. I don't know. Well, that's all for the nervous system. Now we move on to the circulatory system. The circulatory system sends blood to all parts of our bodies. The heart and the network of blood and the blood vessels are part of the circulatory system. Most blood goes through your brain. The heart is an organ that pumps blood all around your body. Blood vessels carry blood to the parts of the body. There are two types of blood vessels, arteries and veins. The veins are the blue parts of the blood vessels that take the oxygen poor blood back to your heart. The oxygen-rich blood goes through the tube called your arteries, which help send blood all over your body. There are three types of liquid blood cells in the body. Red blood cells are in mostly oxygen-rich blood. White blood cells fight off germs that get into your bloodstream. Plasma makes up 90% of your blood. It's a liquid. And that's all for today. For the circulatory system. Now the respiratory system now. The respiratory moves good air in and bad air out. Your nose and mouth are where goes in through your trachea, through your larynx, and goes into your lungs. The oxygen are entering through little branches in your lungs called bronchioles. Then they're packed into tiny little sacs called alveoli. Same thing with carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is bad air, and the alveoli takes it out and moves it through your trachea up through your nose and mouth. A cool fun fact about this is your body is made up of 9% of air.
9?
I don't know.
Okay.
That is part of the respiratory system. Oxygen goes in and carbon dioxide goes out. And the sun turns carbon dioxide into oxygen and goes into your body. Now, next one after your respiratory system is your immune system. The immune system fights a lot of diseases and it protects the body from germs and it attacks worn blood cells. Actually, that's for the liver. And then, when the germs get into your body, they are sent by the lymph nodes to the germs stick to little patches called I forgot what they are, and then those ones that I forgot what they are act as big cells that as macrophages that swallow the germs.
Mm.
And they just eat the germs until waste particles come out.
Mm.
So, immune systems are really great. There's some way to take care of your body systems. And then your digestive system, which is one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
It all starts at your mouth, where food is taken to a creamy liquid called bolus. That's when mucus mixes with it. Because saliva produces mucus. Saliva-producing cells produce mucus. And then your teeth, there are 4 types of teeth actually.
Mm-hmm.
The incisors are the first ones you see. They're at the front of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
The canine teeth are like dogs and cats. And molars, they grind the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And premolars, well, I don't know what they do. And then it's all up to your tongue, which tastes the food and also speaks into your present mood.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tongue pushes the bolus down, and a little flap called the epiglottis turns this side and let food bolus go into the food pipe, also called as the esophagus, not the trachea. The esophagus leads to your stomach. The stomach squishes and mashes the food. The stomach has 3 types of cells which produce 3 types of things. The first cell produces water. The second produces carbon dioxide. No. Hydrochloric acids. And the third one produces mucus. Well, you know what's on the stomach lining?
Mm-mm.
It's mucus! Without mucus on your stomach lining, you would have a powerful hole in your stomach.
Uh-oh.
That's because of hydrochloric acids, which grind the juicy bolus into chain.
Mm.
And then your liver produces a fluid called bile. The pancreas makes enzymes that are called pancreatic juices. and also contains the sugar level in blood. The pancreas is also known as your endocrine system, which we haven't talked about yet, but we'll get there. Whatever, the liver the gallbladder stores the bile, and then when the food is in your duodenum, the gallbladder passes the bile from the bile duct to the bolus. It becomes chine, right? Then in your small intestine, where digestion mostly happens, nutrients are being absorbed, turning it into a creamy waste liquid. Then the undigested foods remain to your large intestine. And then the large intestine absorbs water and sends them to the kidneys. And that's why you go to the bathroom. The poop, which is a waste your body doesn't need, goes through your rectum where it is stored. Then, when you hold it and go to the bathroom, the poop leaves the body through the anus. And the nutrients are still inside your liver. So good job, digestive system. So there's some ways to take care of the digestive system. Eat lots of healthy foods, proteins, grains, fats. Fats give us fatty acids. Starch gives us simple sugars, and I forgot the other one, which gives, I don't know. And then that's all for today of the digestive system. Now it's for the urinary system. You know what I just said. The large intestine absorbs water, right? And sends them to the kidneys. That water that the kidneys are in, that water that is inside the kidneys make up the waste liquid called urine, which is passed down the uterus. The urine can travel down the uterus to the bladder in 12 seconds. Then the bladder stores the urine until your body tells you it's time to go to the bathroom. Your urine leaves to a tube called the urethra. And that is all for today of the urinary system. What about other systems? Endocrine. The parts of your endocrine system are your adrenal glands, your pancreas, your thyroid gland, Yep. And then the endocrine system releases hormones. Did I already told you that? Well, yes. The pancreas releases enzymes too. But the adrenal gland, well, I don't know. And the thyroid gland, I don't know. So that's all for today of the endocrine system. Now, what about other systems I just said? Lymphatic system. The lymphatic system sends germs to tiny little cells that germs stick on. Did I told you that? You did. I did. In the immune system part.
Oh, okay.
And then the ones that are part of the lymphatic system are only the spleen and the lymphatic and the lymph vessels. The lymph vessels carry signals all over to your body. And the spleen releases, I don't know. Now the skeletal system. Your skeletal system is made up of bones from your head to your toes. There's so many more. Your first your skull. Your skull protects your brain and other organs that are inside your head.
Mm-hmm.
Next comes the jawbone, which helps you chew your food.
Mm.
The clavicle or collarbone is on your shoulder. That's why we call it the shoulder bone too.
Mm-hmm.
Next comes arm bones, the ulna, radius, and tiny little fingerprints, finger bones. Nail is hard like bones. They're made up of keratin, which is made up of animals too.
Mm-hmm.
Rhino horns, gazelle feet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean hooves. Now, which system was I in?
Skeletal system.
Yeah. Then it's up to your spinal cord. Then it comes to your pelvis, which is pelvis. The pelvis protects your bladder
Mm-hmm.
and gives you your hips.
Mm-hmm.
Next we have the femur, the longest and strongest bone in the whole wide world. Then some other bones, I don't remember, but we'll get to them next time.